has to stay on the floor, JB. He can't. This is the second game in a row that he's been in foul trouble, and
they may have to take him off
out of the game.
Shooting's not enough. We talked about LeBron. It was never about scoring. There were times where you said LeBron James has got to do more. He's doing all those things. I mean, he's doing everything right now you expect of one of the best players in the history of the game. Now we have to ask, do we expect more of Durant? Is it fair, and can he deliver?
Well, if you don't get Harden going, we talked about a fourth guy before this game for the Thunder. We didn't really get a fourth guy. That Stephalosha continues to struggle. Fisher did make a couple shots, but they don't have a consistent fourth guy that can take the load off if one of their big three struggles. Harden going 2 for 10. He was dominant in game 2, excuse me. He was terrific. So they got to find a way to get a fourth guy that can do it and play better offense, like you said, and quit playing one-on-one.
And to JB's point, the reason that was so important tonight, when he took out what Durant had to go out because of 4 fouls, and then he took Westbrook out, that offense went stagnant. That's when the Heat made a 15, I think it was 2 run
All right,
to take the lead.
We're going to have to close this chapter. You can turn over to ESPN and check more about post-game coverage. Tuesday night, Game 4 right here from Miami of the NBA Finals.
Another entertaining display of world-class basketball on this night at Vantage Miami. The test is not simply to grab control, but to maintain it. Join us for a crucial Game 4, the NBA Finals, Tuesday night on ABC.
2012. Everything is on the line in the Group C finale.
I'd like to thank the artistry of Martin Leem right there. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to a prime-time edition of the Sports Zone NBA Final Style alongside Lisa Leslie, Michael Jerome Cooper, the very...
Jerome? I'm supposed to use my whole name.
Rob Fukuzaki. I'd like to wish all the dads out there a very happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you, Coop. Happy Father's Day to my dad.
Happy Father's Day to my mom.
And my dad. Happy Father's Day.
And later in the show, the son of the late Orlando Woolridge will be joining us live in studio. Ronaldo will share a touching Father's Day tribute to his dad, who sadly passed away recently, and both of you knew Orlando very, very well, so looking forward to that. Right now, the Miami Heat take a 2-1 lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder, 91-85. The final. Eric Spoelstra talking to the media live in South Beach right now.
Florida Sun Sentinel. Dwayne, LeBron, and even Chris, with his rebounding, his double-double, stepped up. Can you talk about those 3 guys and how they know it's sort of on them and how each of them made their impact felt when needed most?
Yeah, playmaking. And that can be in a lot of different areas. Everybody obviously always looks at the scoring, but we're at a point right now, whatever it takes. And if that means 30% in the second half, but rebounding the basketball, getting some timely scores, we'll take it. We know this is going to be a grind. You know, this is a microcosm of how the series will be.
Eric, Tim Reynolds, Associated Press. You spoke of it a couple minutes ago. You've spoken of it really throughout the whole postseason, the fact that this team has been through certain tests along the way. When it's 64-54, do you have to remind guys of that anymore, or do you know that they know by now?
Yeah, we know. I mean, we bring it up, but it's not. We're not imploring them, you know, the way we used to have to in the past. Our guys understand it's a long game, and we've developed a resolve to be able to win in different ways and be able to hang around, get enough stops. You know, we knew we weren't in a great flow. They stepped up their defense. They have great shot makers. They got into a rhythm, but we were able to hang around, make enough plays, and then it became a real ball game there in the fourth.
Chris, right here. Hi, Eric. Chris Thomason, Fox Sports. Can you talk about Kevin Durant? Obviously had a lot of success against you in the fourth quarters. Previous games, what did you do to hold him down tonight in the fourth?
You know, we just try to put bodies in front of them and make it as tough as possible. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's make or miss. You know, he had some looks that he can make. He's a tremendous scorer. You just have to try to make him really have to sweat and work for those looks. But they have shot makers, and this is competition at its best.
That's Erik Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, talking to the media shortly after his Heat take a 2-1 lead over the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's get to Game 3 of the finals after the Heat handed the Thunder its first home loss of the postseason. Miami with the next 3 games on their home court. Kevin Durant and the Thunder hoping for a better start than the first 2 games. Russell Westbrook attacking, misses the layup, but Mr. Mean, Kendrick Perkins, is there for the follow. It's 4-2. That was Oklahoma City's first lead in the first half of these finals. But Lisa, Miami takes the lead back thanks to easy looks there.
Well, Miami did a great job being at home. They attacked, they got into open transitions, and they also attacked the basket. They remember Game 1, they took too many jump shots. We didn't see this again in Game 3.
Very active underneath the basket is LeBron James. Relentless gets a bucket to go with the Heat up 6. The Thunder go on an 8-2 run. Kevin Durant, so smooth, gets an open look, buries the jumper, ties the game at 12. Early in the quarter, Kevin Durant showed off his jumper. Now he attacks the rim right there. But, Coop, the Heat led thanks to their offensive rebounds today.
Well, again, they've been doing a good job of getting second and third shots. Bosh the last game. Now Dwayne Wade, LeBron James going in, getting seconds, and those will enhance your offense.
Hey, you forgot Mike Miller, Coop. Look at Miller come in, swoop in there for the follow. Look at the air underneath. Mike Miller. As he makes the incredible follow. Miami up 26-20 after the first 12 minutes. Second quarter with the Heat up 8. Oklahoma rallies back with a 7-0 run. Westbrook knocks down the jumper, cutting Miami's lead to 30-29. Lisa, Miami regains the lead as D-Wade scored 7 straight for the Heat.
Well, you got to give a lot of credit to Miami and their defense because their defense led to transition, but also OKC just really throwing the ball away. So I thought Miami got a lot more hustle plays, and that was really the difference there in the second quarter.
That's what you like to see. Dwayne Wade taking it to the hoop, gets the reverse and one. Miami up 38-36, but Oklahoma City's young leader gives them the lead right back. The straight-on triple for KD puts the visitors up by 1. But Coop, Miami gets back on top as Shane Battier remains hot for behind the arc.
You know, the 3 ball has been very important for Miami, and Battier is taking advantage of the double teams on Wade and LeBron, so he's out there ready to shoot the basketball.
Definitely one of the X factors in this series for the Miami Heat. Now the Heat up 4. Westbrook out of Lazinger High of Lawndale with a triple of his own. Miami up 47-46 at the break. Let's move to the third quarter. The Heat got to the rim in the first half, but Lisa, they started the second 24 minutes settling for the jumpers. What's up with that?
Well, that's a bad idea, and as you can see, they paid for it. Settling for jump shots is not going to be Miami's way to control the tempo and control the offense.
While Miami struggled from the field, as you see another ill-advised jump shot by Dwayne Wade, OKC goes on a 14-2 run. Durant finds bank open on Sunday, giving the Thunder a 60-51 advantage. But for the second straight game, KD in foul trouble. Dwayne Wade draws a 4th foul on Kevin Durant, and he has to go to the bench. No worries. Derek Fisher playing in his 41st NBA Finals game is true for the Land of Plenty. Plus the foul. 4-point play makes it a 10-point lead. Coop, Miami gets back into the game as Thunder fouled Miami twice while the Heat attempted 3-point shots. Just sloppy.
And again, your defense, you don't foul jump shooters, especially 3-point shooters, and that's what enabled the Heat to get back into the game. But again, sloppy defense by OKC.
There you see Derek Fisher with a touch foul right there. The Heat take the lead as they get 3 points, a conventional way from the corner of LeBron James. That puts Miami up 69-67. Miami ends quarter on a 15-7 run to take a 2-point lead heading to the fourth quarter. Now the final stanza, the Heat up 4. The old veteran still delivering. 37-year-old Derek Fisher knocks down another runner, cuts the lead to 71-69. James Jones making the most of his limited playing time. The reserve fearless as he gets a 3-ball to fall. 74-69 South Beach. The Thunder get out into some open space. James Harden lobs it up for KD. He gets thrown down, cuts the lead down to 1. This time Harden lets his beard do some work, takes it strong to the bucket, gets a finger roll. And Oklahoma City regains the lead 77-76. Miami scores the next 5 points. D-Wade in the lane. The floater is true, plus a foul. 3-point play makes it 81-77. Then Lisa, the young kids from Oklahoma City getting sloppy with the ball.
They definitely got sloppy. And I know if OKC could really get these possessions back, they would, because it was just simple curls that they were doing, mishaps on passes that were really costly in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it comes down to who's going to finish Late in the fourth quarter, Miami up 84-77. OKC not going away. Thabo Sefolosha picks Dwayne Wade's pocket, takes it to the rack for the reverse jam, cutting the lead to 3. 29 seconds to play. Westbrook gets a wide open look but misses to tie the game. Then with 16 ticks to go, James Harden fouls LeBron James, who made 1 of 2 for a 4-point lead. Coop and Lisa, was that foul necessary? Just 11 seconds left on the shot clock.
Well, I don't think it was a necessary foul, but I know that he was trying to keep pressure on LeBron, but that's probably not the way to do it.
But you have to understand, Rob, is that in a game like this, is you have to take your chances with the shot clock running down. No need to make that foul there. Again, you're in Miami's home. That's LeBron James. They're going to call those ticky tags. All
right, the Heat take game 3, 91-85, and take a 2-1 series lead. And the next 2 are in Miami. Just 2 more wins for that Miami Heat team to win their first championship as this group.
No, it's not. You sound like a South Beach diva.
No.
Yeah.
I believe OKC is going to get a win on that court. Yeah. But I thought overall OKC played nice, not for 4 quarters, and that's the problem. When they get the chance to put together 48 minutes, it will be to their advantage. But right there in the fourth quarter, it reminds me of when we first tried to win our championship and we would lose. You have to understand how to win, how the game is being played, and what the officials are giving. OKC got real sloppy down there towards the end.